All right, guys, welcome back. Here I am just above the Millete home here in Chula Vista at the park, and there's a lot of people out enjoying this beautiful day. And I've been so fortunate to run into a lady who is going to talk to us today. Her name's Jackie Metcalf. She's a local realtor here in town, and she wanted to share her thoughts with us regarding the missing woman's case here in Chula Vista, of course, Maya Millete. So I'm going to put the camera on her, and we're going to ask her a few questions and have her do a quick interview here with us. So, good morning, Jackie.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good. Here to play pickleball.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time and for doing this again. We did it the other day, and like I said, the file wouldn't cooperate, so here we are doing it again. So thank you so much for your time. But what I wanted to ask you is kind of, what your feelings were regarding the case, and if you felt like maybe the husband was suspect, or is that kind of the common theme here in Chula Vista? Is there a cloud hanging over Larry, or what are your thoughts on that?
Well, as a 30-year resident of East Lake, of this area here, of course it hits home pretty hard. I remember I first heard about it not from a bulletin for a missing person or on the news or anything, but on Nextdoor, an app, and thought it was really strange that it would appear on a neighborhood app rather than the news. And it was that way for, seemed like quite a while, more time than you would normally see in it. And it wasn't the husband that was looking for her, it was a member of the family. So that seemed strange, but you thought, well, who knows? And then when it finally came to light in the news, it was, of course, very suspect for the husband. It came to light that she had filed for divorce, and the next day she's missing, and that she had instructed her sister that if something happened to her that looked to him. But I think what hit most home to me as a mom and a grandma was the fact that one of her young daughter's birthdays was that weekend. And she sounded like a very active mom, and that's not something that one would disappear from. And when you followed that up with the attorney that went over concerned about her well-being because she didn't show up for her appointment, and noting that the windows were open in the house, although he did not smell anything, and that there was a freezer missing, it just all kind of lended itself to an air of something's not right here. So statistically, we see that, much of the time it's a husband or a boyfriend or something that's responsible, but not always. I do have great faith in our justice system and the Chula Vista Police Department. I think they are the most highly educated in San Diego as far as the force. I attended the Chula Vista Citizens Police Academy, and I'm really impressed with the caliber of officers they have. So I know we're anxious and we wish there were answers right now, but I feel like they're trying to do a really good job, and if this is the person that's responsible, I think they are trying to make sure they have an airtight case before they make an arrest. But that's
Right.
Just as a citizen. We all talk about it because it's here local. While I haven't attended the searches myself, I have many friends that have, and so people are really concerned about this and wanting to have answers.
Yeah, thank you, Jackie. Yeah, right out of the gate, we noticed several red flags, and you mentioned them there. Larry's behavior has been very suspect since day one. Now, he submitted an 80-page document to the courts trying to get his guns back. He's spending a lot of his time doing those kind of things rather than getting out and searching for his missing wife, and I find that behavior very unusual. In fact, I found pretty much everything Larry's done suspect. Is that kind of the feeling, the overall feeling here in Chula Vista? I mean, it seems like Larry is kind of in hiding right now, isn't he?
Well, I can appreciate that he's in a difficult position and he has kids, and one could say perhaps he's trying to protect them, but it's a terrible position for those children to be in.
Right.
And I understand that the grandparents and the other family members are wanting to have access to the kids because that's their family too. So
Yes.
who knows?
So
you know.
what's your feeling on that, Jackie, with Larry not allowing Maya's family to come in and see the kids? And, they've been trying to serve him papers and they cannot find him anywhere. He's not cooperating. What do you think of that? Is that weird in your opinion?
I can only imagine how heartbroken they are and wanting to protect and to continue to see their grandchildren. I think that's something that needs to be remedied by the legal system as soon as possible, so they can have access to their grandchildren, to their aunts and uncles, because apparently they did a lot with them. It must be so hard on the kids.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree. All right, Jackie. Well, I know you got an hour to go play pickleball, and so I want to thank you again for your time. And is there anything else you would like to add in conclusion here in regards?
We just hope this is a close-knit community here, and we just look for answers, and we hope that it's resolved soon. It's heartbreaking, everybody wondering what happened and fearing the worst. It doesn't look good.
Absolutely. All right, Jackie, thanks again for your time, and I hope you have a great time playing pickleball today. Enjoy this beautiful weather.
Thank you.